victory, baby. But I can tell you, I don't like that ballpark. I don't like facing that lineup because no matter who it is, it's a hard 27, but they're just as powerful as we are, and that was a gutsy, heart stones win to the highest order. To Raisel Iglesias, I know he's had 3 rough outings, 2 in this series and 1 against St. Louis. But to gut up after giving up the solo blast to Trey Turner to lead off the 9th, after getting ahead 0-2, and then gave up singles to Harper and Bohm back-to-back, first and second, no outs, and striking out JT Realmuto on 3 straight pitches, and then getting Nick Castellanos to ground in the pitcher's best friend, twin killing. Really good turn, too, by the infielders there. So really good to just keep pitching, not get too down on yourself, and realize you still have a chance to win this ball game. And then Eddie Money doing Eddie Money things, ice in the veins, send a Rose past the drawn-in infield 104-mile-an-hour bolt after a big-time 7-pitch battle, fouled off a lot of pitchers' pitches, finally got one he liked and scorched it 7-6. And then Brad Hand coming in. You got the lefties, so I get it, and you already used Minter in the 8th, but I don't know how many Braves fans were actually confident that that was going to end well, but big hand to you, Brad, and you've been through the wars, so never doubted you. Got Bryson Stott to ground out a productive out to Matt, and then got Brennan Marsh to swing at air on really great executed breaking balls, and then getting Josh Rojas to pop out to in the ball game to Ozzie Albies. That is incredible, and that's your really big welcome to the Braves moment. And Brad Hand has had a couple really good ones recently, and that should bolster the old vet's confident muscle big time. First save in a while, absolutely incredible. And the Braves offensively, Matt Olson reaching Area 51, tying Andrew Jones for the franchise record. Apo Taco in the 4th on a pretty good pitch by Zach Wheeler, but Matt Olson's on an ultimate homer binge, so he is not going to miss anything. Apo Taco to tie it at 1. And then the offensive explosion in the top of the 5th with a 5-spot single the other way by Money Mike. And then Ronald Acuna Jr. got a hanging breaking ball. You hangy, we bangy, as Andrew Jones said, and he absolutely destroyed it. Control alt to lead 3-1. And then single, broken bat single up the middle by Austin Riley. A lot of bats have died heroes recently for the Braves. And then Eagle Eye walk by Matt Olson. And Big Bear Marcelo Zuna got a meatball fastball, turned on it, and 3-run Jimmy Jack absolutely scorched it. The Big Bear feast on mistake fastballs and did not miss. 6-1. Mad Max Reed was very solid. Had to work hard, so that's why he only went 5, but only gave up a solo blast to Nick Castellanos in the 2nd off a meatball fastball first pitch. But in the 4th, he had to work out a first and second, 2 outs, was able to get Nick Castellanos to line out to Eddie to end that threat. And then in the 5th, gave up a Josh Rojas single, a Kyle Schwarber walk, wild pitch, 2nd and 3rd, 2 outs. He was able to strike out Trey Turner on inside fastballs. That was, here it is, hit it, mano y mano, because Trey Turner feasts on inside fastballs, but Max was just a bit better. Got a 95 to sit in Trey Turner's kitchen, and he swung at air there. big time. And then Michael Tonkin was able to pitch around back-to-back walks in the 6th. Don't really know how, but whatever Rick Crane had said in that mound meeting, bottled that. And then he came out for a second inning, gave up a bouncer, Baltimore chop double over the head of Riley by Josh Rojas, who was a thorn in the side. And then Trey Turner, who is destroying the Braves again, single up the middle on not a bad outside fastball by Tonkin, but Tonkin was able to strike out Bohm to end that threat. And then Joe Jimenez definitely didn't have it in the 8th. Meatball fastballs were unfortunately on the menu for Joe Jimenez and Raisel Iglesias tonight, but first pitch fastball to Bryce Harper ejected, and then gave up a single to Nick Castellanos that should have been strikeout. The zone was again interesting, but single, and then gave up a 1-2 96 fastball. Was supposed to be away, ended middle, and Bryson Stott scorched it. And then AJ Minter came in, strikeout. He walked Rojas and then struck out Kyle Schwarber on some nasty stuff to keep it 6-5. So the bullpen had some rough patches, but they were able to gut up in the biggest of situations, and the magic number is down to 2. Woo! There's a lot of heroes, and just to keep going no matter how bad the game feels like it's going is a trait to this Braves team that's going to take us far. Magic number down to 2. As always, go Braves, champions forever. Guaranteeing a split in this tough series. You take that every day of the week.